Hey guys, welcome back. Drip Coach here, where we don't trust, we verify, and operate with integrity and transparency. In today's video, going to try to give you a short, skinny TLDR on what has been happening behind the scenes on Bitcoin. TLDR, if you don't want to know about this or you don't care to get into the weeds, you can still stay humble, stack sats, and Bitcoin will always continue to take the path of the majority as kind of that financial settlement truth layer. So no matter what side of the camp you fall on regarding Bitcoin Core 30 or NOTs, or basically not upgrading, is kind of irrelevant if you're just looking at the stay humble stack sat side. But digging into this, there could be some potential issues moving forward. So right now, there has been a quiet storm happening inside Bitcoin. Let's go here real quick. As of October 10th, Bitcoin Core version 30 is now available for download. Now I'm going to explain what that means because most of you probably have no clue. The new update is called Bitcoin Core 30, changes a few things deep under the hood of the software that runs the network. It doesn't change Bitcoin itself. Your coins, your transactions, the blockchain, those stay the same. What it does change is what kind of data the Bitcoin network allows to flow through its pipes. For over a decade, Bitcoin has been used mainly as a financial data blockchain, sending and verifying transactions. But this update, as of about a week ago, allows the door to be open for non-financial data, meaning people can now embed much larger files and messages into Bitcoin transactions. Some developers argue it's innovative, more freedom, more flexibility, while others warn it's a Trojan horse, bloating the blockchain with unnecessary data that could make it more expensive and more centralized, and also pose a security risk in the event of legal issues. So let's go to this clip from The Halving. So they did a really good video. They don't have that many subscribers, but I think they did a great video on this. So it's obviously a little biased, and I'm biased as well. If you're orange-pilled, you'll be biased towards the non-V30 version. But that is kind of the beauty of Bitcoin, is that it's been forked before. It's not forked right now, but basically whoever supports one thing, those people decide to move forward with it, and the others can stay on another path. Like you're not being force-fed anything. So let's listen to their summary.
Okay, so here's a great idea. Take the world's most valuable asset, the thing people call digital gold, and turn it into a permanent junk drawer that nobody can ever clean out. Brilliant, right? That's basically what some Bitcoin developers are trying to do with this proposed update to the Bitcoin network. Up until now, Bitcoin had a little field called OP return. Think of it like a sticky note you can attach to a transaction. The limit was 80 bytes. Just enough to timestamp something, leave a goofy message, or if you're boring, add metadata. It was harmless, like doodling on the corner of a ledger. But now, core devs want to raise it to 100,000 bytes. It's like going from a shot glass to a filthy swimming pool full of spam and malware. Suddenly, people can stuff actual files in the blockchain. Images, video, audio clips, whatever nightmare fuel they want. And because Bitcoin's blockchain is permanent, that data lives there forever. If it goes in, it's never coming out. Every node will have to download and store it, like a digital hoarder show. So why are they doing this? Supposedly to fight miner centralization. See, right now, miners can secretly accept these oversized transactions while everybody else's nodes filter them out. So the plan is, let everybody drown in the same garbage equally. That's like solving a rat problem by setting your whole house on fire. Here's why you, the average Bitcoiner, should care. First, legal danger. Someone definitely will upload something illegal. Exploitation material, violent images, the absolute worst. Once it's there, you as a node runner are technically hosting it. Governments don't care about your decentralization speech. Running a node could suddenly mean legal trouble. Second, reputation disaster. Regular people won't care about the technical details. They'll just hear Bitcoin and illegal content. We've seen this before with BSV, Satoshi's vision. They raised their limit, and guess what? Garbage flooded in. Now BSV is like a meme coin everyone laughs at. Do you really want BTC to share that fate? Third, technical fallout. Big files slow everything down. They raise costs for node operators. Smaller, independent nodes will quit. And fewer nodes equals more centralization. They're fixing centralization by literally making it worse. So what's the upside here? Basically, devs get a trophy for openness, while you get to watch your portfolio nosedive. All because someone thought it would be funny to upload a cursed MP4. Bitcoin is supposed to be money, not a trash bin for the internet's worst data. If this goes through, the only thing truly decentralized will be the panic selling. Luckily, there's a solution to this problem called Bitcoin Knots. I made a video on it. Go check it out. And if you like...
Now, I don't think there's going to be any selling forced selling or anything like that. I do believe I'm more on the not side, meaning leave all the other garbage data out of Bitcoin, leave it as a financial blockchain open ledger of just financial data and whatever they've been able to create, like the drawing a blank on the damn Bitcoin NFTs with that metadata. What the hell were those things called? I forgot. Leave it in the comments. But that already is enough bloating spam, so to speak, in the protocol that you don't need to have this. So the big debate was, is it a open source data ledger, or is it a open source financial ledger? Like, should it only be financial data, or should it only be should it be open to data? And I believe it should be a financial. It's in a Bitcoin white paper, peer-to-peer cashless transaction system, something to that effect. Cash, not data. So what can you do to support this? Is something I'm looking into. Basically, you run your own node. And that's a big nod to Jeff Booth. So in order for Bitcoin to survive and thrive and actually take over the world as we want it to, it must remain open source, decentralized, secure protocol bounded by energy. And once you've gotten orange pilled and you're putting all of your hard-earned economic value and energy into it, the next thing you can do is run a node. I have not run a node, but I am looking into running one, specifically to vote with my feet, so to speak. Ironically, I have never voted in the US because I didn't feel like I actually had, like, my vote mattered, so to speak. With this, I am incentivized. I do feel like this can make a difference. And anybody can run the software. And the beauty of this upgrade is it's not mandatory. You could literally spin up a node right now. Your own node can be run on an old laptop. Just need a couple gigs of data and internet connection. Like, that's it. So I'm going to actually run one, start one. Maybe I'll find something online that I can host as a virtual server. But that's not me running it myself. But I travel a lot. I'm kind of unsure how I want to do that. But either way, that is my step towards showing support, in addition to self-custodying Bitcoin. So I don't believe this is really a big deal, but this could become a issue in the future, especially if the entire node gets way too big or too expensive for people to store. Technically, data like a 1 terabyte drive, you're talking a couple $100. As that gets cheaper in the future, I think right now the whole Bitcoin node, how much data is that? So right now that's sitting at 350 gigs. So 1 terabyte drive is more than enough. However, with this new upgrade, that could get eaten up quickly once additional spam is put in there. So you might have to have a bigger drive, but again, drive sizes get bigger and the costs get cheaper. So I'm not too worried about it. The only piece I'm worried about is if this does indeed become an attack vector where we start to see legislation saying, oh, people are hosting, illegal content. Now they're gonna start taking action. So once you start seeing that spin up in the media and certain countries trying to do that, then that definitely becomes a point where you must vote with your feet. And maybe there'll actually be a fork of Bitcoin at that stage as well. So again, the TLDR is that there's nothing inherently flawed or wrong with the protocol. And if worse comes to worse, the hardcore Bitcoiners who believe in the Satoshi Nakamoto white paper ethos will more than likely fork Bitcoin as they did in the Bitcoin fork wars in the first place. So I don't really believe it's a problem at all. And the best thing to do is run your own node and keep an eye out 3 to 5 years from now when you start seeing headlines of this, if that becomes a thing, and then vote accordingly. Spin up a node as well at that stage in time. But the best I can say. All right, smash that HBO special, help brother out, like, subscribe, comment down below, and until next time, lift daily and achieve your impossible. See ya.